This is my girlfriend Alyssa, and she's going to give her perspective on the Buffalo Bills 2024 season. We're probably going to do a series of these, but in this style of video, I'm going to ask her a series of questions and just get her perspective on things. So to start, everyone is naming this a transitional year for the Buffalo Bills, moving away from Stefan Diggs, Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, Trey White, Mitch Morris, and many others. How do you think that is going to impact this season?
I mean, first of all, we have Josh Allen, so I'm not too worried. Buffalo Joe's here, Keon, Coleman. So honestly, I think we're okay.
Nice, yeah. Josh Allen is good enough to definitely win us any game, I would say. I mean, his throwing ability, running ability, and then Buffalo Joe, naming Buffalo Joe.
Late local Buffalo boy, we love that.
That's right. So you think he's got a fair shot at making this 53-man roster?
I mean, I think so. He stepped up for the preseason game. People are excited. Let's see what he can do.
Now, talking about the linebacker position, like we've had some injuries there in the past. Last year, having to call up A.J. Klein for that final playoff game, and we all know how that went. But this year, we have a young rookie, Dorian Williams, likely going to be playing for an injured Matt Milano. You know, I know you're familiar with Matt Milano, so how do you think that's going to impact things?
I mean, of course, it's a bummer hearing the news. It's not what anyone wanted to hear, that he'll be out likely for the season. But, I mean, it gives the rookies and the new guys a chance to step up. We have some good size there. So I think if we have confidence, the team has confidence in them, they have confidence with us. I mean, let's see what they can do.
Let's do it. And speaking of Buffalo Joe, maybe he gets on the field there too. A lot of people are comparing Buffalo Joe to Matt Milano, seeing some resemblance.
I've heard that, so I don't know. I can't predict it completely, but I really think Buffalo Joe might step up in there and be, a good alternative. Unfortunately, like I said, we're going to miss Matt Milano out there, but could be time for someone to step up.
That's right. Big time. And sticking on the defensive side of things, Von Miller. Now, he is getting a little bit up in age. Mm-hmm. He's getting a little bit older. Had some stuff unfold last year. Took a pay cut, though, for Bills Mafia this upcoming season. How do you think Von Miller's going to do this year?
I mean, I think he's the heart behind the team. I mean, people just love his energy. He's more of a veteran player, so I think the younger guys really look up to him. And he's just a good person to have on the team. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully he can keep up. Hopefully nothing else transpires. But I like him being here.
Same. And he's got that Super Bowl experience. You can't discount that.
Yep.
Like knowing how to get there, what the winning formula, what it actually takes. I think it's definitely going to rub off on the rest of the defense and the team, especially an experienced team. A lot of people are saying like Taron Johnson, Matt Milano, they were going to kind of lead the way this year for the Bills experience-wise because we moved away from Trey White, Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer. But you still have someone like Von Miller. He hasn't been here that long with the Bills, but having that Super Bowl experience is definitely huge for the Bills. I love it. Now, the other thing I want to talk about on defense before we move on to the offense is the cornerback position, which I don't know if you're too familiar with, but we traded last year for Rasul Douglas. The past year we had Christian Benford, but we also have a new guy that's been sitting in the background, is Kaiir Elam. So Kaiir Elam really hasn't had a lot of experience, but this training camp off season he's been balling out. Who do you think? Do you think the Bills are going to be fine at the cornerback spot?
Hell yeah, we're going to be fine. We got this. Bills Mafia all the way.
That's right. All right. Tough question there. But on offense, what I want to talk about here is Josh Allen. You said at the very beginning of this interview, hey, look, like, it doesn't matter. All this transitional talk, it does not matter. We have Josh Allen. He can take us to the glory land. He can win us a freaking Super Bowl, and I totally agree with that. So, number one, like, what's your favorite thing about Josh Allen?
I mean, who else could just hurdle over players? He gets right in there. What other quarterback do you know that has that much grit, that much power behind them? I mean, he could pretty much play all positions. And that arm. He's got that arm.
He's got that arm, rocket man. Yeah, and I think, looking at this year, we had to make some moves. Like Khalil Shakir is really the only wide receiver that Josh Allen has thrown to in a regular season game and playoffs, obviously. So that's huge. But we brought in a new target, and I know you like him, Keon Coleman.
Keon.
The Macy's jacket.
Yes.
Yeah, so talk about Keon. What are your thoughts on Keon?
I'm excited for him. I mean, from what I'm seeing, he is quick. The drills that I was watching, I mean, he can move. And I don't think he's afraid to get in there at all. He's tough. I mean, not the biggest guy, but he knows how to get in there, and he's quick in his feet.
So he's awesome. He's absolutely awesome. I think you look at the transition that we talked about from Stefan Diggs to Keon Coleman, right?
Yep.
And that last game with Stefan Diggs and just the drops over the years, even Isaiah McKenzie, and just overall drops. And Josh Allen does throw that ball hard. I think Keon Coleman, he isn't the biggest, I would say, like strength-wise right now, and I think that's something that he can improve on, but he is fairly tall. He can definitely high point the ball and stuff. But yeah, over the years, I think he could strengthen up, get stronger, and ball out for Bills Mafia. Now, the other thing really beyond the players is our offensive coordinator. So Joe Brady is a new offensive coordinator that took over last year because Ken Dorsey got fired and laid off. And really what everyone is saying is that the players are having a lot more fun. And maybe it's because of the transition from Ken Dorsey to Joe Brady and just kind of following Joe Brady's ropes. Maybe it's because we got rid of Stefan Diggs, and a lot of people saying the drama that Stefan Diggs came with. Do you think, the team being potentially closer together as a unit this year would help benefit the team, going forward?
Yeah, I mean, of course, you try to think that they should kind of leave all the drama and all their feelings at the door, come on the field and not have any of it, but you can always tell. I think having that close bond will really help them during the games, kind of read each other. Hopefully, everybody just comes together and shows what we have.
Nice. That's right. And I don't know if you're familiar, but last year, everyone calling for Sean McDermott's head, wanting Sean McDermott to get fired. But you look at what is unfolding here. A lot of people, upset, moving away from all the players that we moved away from. But at the end of the day, how do you think this season's going to unfold? Do you think we're going to have a better season than we've ever had? Do you think we are going to be Super Bowl champions? Like, what do you think is actually going to happen?
I mean, I think now is our best chance. I think they want it more than ever. Josh is hungry for that Super Bowl title. I mean, Sean McDermott, you could tell the players respect him. You could tell that he just loves being here and loves the team. So our heart is unmatched, our fans are unmatched, and let's see, I think we could do it. What do you think?
I agree. I agree. Awesome video. Well, that's it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe, check the links down in the description. You guys can get free shipping on the BNC chicken wing merch. Also, we are selling Strombolis, so check out the picture if it's on the screen. Also, just hit me up on social media. We'll hook you up. But like and subscribe, and go Bills.
Go Bills! Woohoo!